迫る初夏地獄の軍団我らを狙う黒い影
Hi, Firestarter here, and welcome to my review of the S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider Nigo from the first wave of Kamen Riders. Of course, I've already reviewed Kamen Rider Ichigo, and it's time to reveal Nigo. And it's pretty much a similar looking box with Ichigo, as you can see here. The only difference is that replace the photo, replace the lines, the color scheme, and the line here, which signifies this is Nigo. We have here at the bottom Kamen Rider 2 or Mask Rider 2, and same here at the other side, and English verb for you guys. And at the back we have similar poses too. Why I keep on saying similar? Here is Ichigo, okay? The difference is the letters, color scheme for the letters, poses, but even the logo here is just the same. See? And of course the name here, Mask Rider 2. This one is Mask Rider 1. And as I've said earlier, the lines are different, battle poses are different. Replace the bar here with a red and gray finish, and as you can see here at the back, it's almost the same. Even the stand, even the rider kicks, almost the same. So without further ado, let me open this and let's see the contents for Kamen Rider Nigo. And the slew of accessories. We have holding hands, open hands, an extra scarf, and 4 chopping hands, which doesn't make sense at all to have 4 chopping hands and holding hands, unless you have the bike. Well, the holding hands make sense, or at least if you wanna let him use Ichigo's sword, that's fine. And we have here the FX part that came with Nigo. In terms of mold, it's just the same. Let me just pull this one back, and as you can see here, I see no huge difference in terms of the mold, but the color is different. Ichigo has a more blue, brighter blue, or should I say baby blue color, gradient color on the translucent plastic, while in Nigo's it has a more darker feel to it. So that's one of the big difference in terms of the accessory count. For the molds for the hands, there are no difference at all. Just create a red pair of gloves, that's fine. That's it. That's what you have with Kamen Rider Nigo. And that's all I can say about the accessories. It's just a small slew. He didn't even have a Tamashi stand, which again, it doesn't make sense to me. If this is my first time in buying S.H.Figuarts and I don't have any stand, I just have an FX part, how the hell do I do this? I don't know. So that's all about the accessories. Let's move with Kamen Rider Nigo. And this is the figure all of him. And we have a couple of joints here, which a lot of people have rave reviews on the joints, since he doesn't have any shoulder pads. It has a free-flowing movement and a perfect 90-degree angle when you lift the hand on the side. And then we have a swivel here, double joints, ball joint here on the hand, upper torso, quite hindered, but it's there. We have a waist joint. The belt with the skirt is also independent from the waist. Double jointed feet, perfect 90-degree kick, and double jointed knee. This one is the hip and this one is the knee. I'm confused. And we have a good looking foot design. It's really similar to Ichigo. And that's it. The scarf is on the neck is also independent from the neck joint, so if you have problems in using or moving the head from different angles, you can just place it at the back and then have a better reach. It depends on you. The scarf is on a ball joint, so you have a liberty to move that one upwards, or you can just let it lay on Nigo's shoulders, just like so. Hey! And I see no huge difference between Ichigo and Nigo, just some little molds and details. And let me get Ichigo back. As you can see here, the lines are different. Of course, it should be to distinguish two personalities. And we have the same mold on the foot, but there's a difference between the arms. So you can see here, Ichigo has a more folded and more obvious mold here for the hand, but for Ichigo it has a smoother mold here. But the rest pretty much the same in terms of paint apps. I guess it does count in terms of the paint and on the helmet. You won't see it much, but there's a difference between the two. One of which is Nigo has a lighter green shade metallic paint, or at least it's almost matte paint if you try to compare both. And Ichigo is more of a more shiny metallic paint scheme on the helmet. It doesn't look obvious, but as you noticed here, there's a bigger or brighter reflection on the helmet because Ichigo has a more metallic finish than Nigo. And then that's all the difference that you can see about both riders. They stand the same almost, and both figures have the same function or aesthetics for Kamen Rider posing. The only reason I see that you're getting Nigo is because you have Ichigo on your plate. Meaning, it doesn't, especially if you are a Showa fan, there's a big there's a huge reason why you're getting Nigo, and trying to pair it with Ichigo. That's the only thing I can see. But if you can skip this quite for a while, if you're not that in a rush to get Nigo, I think he has the tendency, or at least the pricing for Nigo would go down a bit. It's a matter of getting Ichigo first because he's more essential in your Showa Kamen Rider S.H.F line than Nigo, because basically, like I mentioned, they almost look the same, just change the paint apps and the lines and whatnot. But if you are really a hobbyist, you can even change the color for Nigo and definitely have, from Ichigo, and you'll have Nigo. Other things, I don't have any problems in terms of articulation points except for the upper torso, just like Ichigo. And I think that's it. That's all I can say about the figure. So that's all. Again, if you want to know the possibilities for this figure, do check out the photos at the end of the video, and do a look for the link below for my full written review. Don't forget to click subscribe on my YouTube channel for more reviews, giveaways. Yes, I'm doing giveaways soon, and other updates for my blog and for everything else I want to announce on this channel. Also, don't forget to visit my Facebook account for all the stock photos I've done for the past year on doing reviews for Kamen Rider reviews, and Twitter if you wanna, just hang out on the net and talk to me about everything under the sun. I'm free. I'm easily to talk to. And again, this is Firestarter. Thank you very much for watching, and until my next review. Bye.
Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider, Rider.迫るショッカー の軍団我が友狙う黒い影世界の平和を守るため Go! Go! Let's go! 真空のマフラーライダージャンライダーキッ仮面ライダー仮面ライダーライダーライダー迫るショッカー恐怖の軍団我が町狙う黒い影世界の平和を守るため Go! Go! Let's go! 緑の仮面ライダージャンライダーキッ仮面ライダー仮面ライダーライダーライダーライダージャンライダーキッ仮面ライダー仮面ライダーライダー